Hello, everyone. How are you guys tonight? Oh, just trying to read the comments. There's a lot already. Lot of comments. I just walked into the room, so I'm trying to look at the comments, guys. Please give me a second to see if there's anything interesting. Um, uh, doo, doo, doo. Well, the way I look at it, I'm an adult. Other people are adults. I'm moving on. I've explained myself, and that's all I'm going to do. Hello, Kelly, my live-in girlfriend. How are you tonight? I didn't realize Kansas City and Richmond, Kentucky were so close together. Hello, everyone. How is everyone tonight? Good evening. I hope Dragging Up isn't on where I'm talking in my English accent. He might accuse me from being from England again. Oh, thank you. It's me. Appreciate it. I need a haircut, so I can't get it to do anything, so I just laid it flat. It is what it is. I started to put a hat on, but I thought, nah, it's kind of hot in here, so. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Cautious. Brianna. Avatilo, Trish B, Lady, Melissa, Dawn Break. I just want to say you are a trooper. And I've seen everything you said, and I appreciate it greatly. Also to you, Kelly. I do. Thank both of you. Bollocks. Holy cow, I used UK words. Hello, Ange. How are you? Hello, Twiggy. Hello, Jan, 984. Hello, Karen. Gypsy Soul. How are you? So I was going to do John List tonight, but I didn't get a chance to brush up on all my info, I guess you could say, because all day long I've been involved in a investigation. What, Jazz? I don't understand what you mean. Hello, little Miss Vegas. Vicky, my number one. Hello, Penny. I don't understand what you mean, Jazz. Maybe I missed something. I'm not sure. Yes, it was an investigation, apparently. I seen someone earlier. There's a channel called TLC. I give you my home number. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you kindly. That's very nice of you. Uh, Forgot. Oh, I was going to say, on the channel TLC. Hello, Larry. How are you? They actually have a show on there where this guy's married to like 8 different women. Now, that's okay, I guess. But I'm 43 years old and had a consensual conversation, and suddenly it's the talk of YouTube. I don't get it. Word of advice: don't share pictures, no matter what you're thinking at the time. It's not a good idea. All it takes is the person you shared them with to get upset with you over anything. Um, and then boom, you see what happens. I think that's what it's called, Kayla. No, I wasn't watching Sisters Wives, but I looked that up because I heard that there was a guy that had like 8 different wives or something like that. So I looked it up because I thought that was against the law to have like more than one wife. I just now realized today. I don't know. I guess I'm slow. It's a weird world we live in today. That's for sure. Where is Mel? Mel's on here, I think. There she is, right there. Hello, Mel. How are you tonight, lovely? Does anyone have any recent cases they want to talk about or go over? Because I really haven't looked at anything today, just to be honest with you. People think this is you. No, this is not Mel, guys. Really. You guys have seen how me and Mel act on our Mel and Moxley live, and I mean, if they call that having someone on the line, then I don't know what kind of places these people are from. I'm not sure, Jazz. I didn't know any comments were deleted. Um, what did you say? I must have missed it. Hello, Time for a Change. Hello, Firefly. Anyone got any good cases they want to talk about tonight? Hello, Laney. Laney Roots, how are you tonight? Amy Daniel, how are you? Uh, Captain of my soul, no. Yeah, it's not it's not male. It was a conversation between two adults. Apparently, the other adult must have gotten upset with me and wanted to, I guess, do damage. I don't know. It kind of like took me by shock too. So I really have no idea. But the bottom line is this: is they say there is no video. Hello, Tamara. How are you? They say there is no video of Peyton leaving with two black men. What? I thought that was the whole Harley Dilly still missing. Yeah. I don't believe so. I thought we did, Captain, but apparently not. Yeah, Harley Dilly is the 14-year-old YouTuber who is missing. That's Peyton Houston from Birmingham, Alabama, Violet Pink Bubblegum. And that's what I've got up on the screen now. They say now there's no video of her leaving. That's a little strange, um, especially after they said they had video. Hmm. No, no black men in video. I don't know. Let me see if I can go on. Oh, I'm sorry, Jazz. Um, who attacked you? Um, and please believe me when I say, if defending me is upsetting you, please don't put yourself through that, please, because I don't want anybody to be upset over this. If you know, I don't get me wrong, I appreciate it to the end of the world. Um, I'm just saying, don't put yourself in a position where you're stressing yourself out or having panic attacks over me because I trust me, I can handle it. Coworker's account is full of holes. This is not sounding good for Peyton. It doesn't sound like. Yeah, the 14-year-old YouTubers are really a sad story, Harley Dilly. Hello, Gabrielle. How are you? I thought about doing the John List case because I put a poll up on that who would like to do John List or Jeffrey Dahmer, and John List won the poll. You heard that the coworker changed the story several times. Corn has been missing for over a month now. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. Oh, guys, there's so much going on in the crime world. You can't even keep up with it. That's why I say, heck with all this drama. Let's do some true crime. Thank you, Kathleen. Appreciate that. Richard Speck. A lot of nurses in here. May be interesting. It's an old case. Not that I've heard of, Jenny. Nothing new. That I know they did. They postponed the Megan girl's court date up until February 3rd. Now they moved it from here early in January till up in I think February 3rd is the date it's going to be now. Due to I think our lawyers requested that. Yes, they do, Amber. Yes, they do. Oh, yeah. Give me just a second, man. I'll look that up. A co-worker reportedly said she went to the bar with Houston and friends on December 20th after they got off work. A friend later contacted Houston's family and said she left with two black men. So basically, what the friend's saying, they found out not to be so true now then. Yeah, Matt, that's what we're actually talking about right at this time. Not much. Laney, how about yourself? Meant to get ginger ale and forgot. I never forget mine. Peyton's mom is very upset because let me see if I can find something. I won't be able to see your comments for a couple of minutes. See, I'm trying to find something, the latest thing here. The reward says it's up to 10,000. I thought it was 11,000 already. So that doesn't make any sense. Say they're demanding for the police department to release what video they have, but this isn't looking good, guys, at all.
Year-old last seen at the tip. Developing tonight where the community is praying for Peyton Houston. Good evening, everyone. I am Sherry Jackson. And I'm Jack Royer. Tonight, a prayer vigil for the missing 29-year-old last seen at the Tin Roof Bar in Birmingham. And that is where we begin tonight with CBS 42 News reporter Tim Reed, as those who love her are still holding out hope. Tim?
Good evening, Jack. According to police, Houston left this bar willingly with two men. The 29-year-old has not been seen since. Tonight, dozens of folks gathered to pray for her safe return.
I clicked on the wrong one. Give me a second.
Back now with the desperate search for a 29-year-old woman. She was last seen a week ago, and now her mother is urging anyone with information to come forward. Here's ABC's Mona Kosar Abdi.
Tonight, an emotional plea from the family of a missing Alabama woman.
We just want my sister back. My parents are missing a daughter.
The reward to help find Peyton Houston now reaching $10,000 as the search grows increasingly desperate.
She was always in touch with either me or one of my other siblings or a best friend.
Police say Peyton was last seen at the Tin Roof Bar in Birmingham 8 days ago. The 29-year-old arrived with a coworker, leaving around 10:45 with two unknown men. Shortly after midnight, Peyton sent an alarming message to that coworker, writing she felt, quote, in trouble.
It was like Peyton to check in. It was like Peyton always keep somebody informed. But it wasn't like Peyton to send a text like that.
But Peyton's mother is clinging to hope, urging on Facebook for people to, quote, keep sharing her story and bring Peyton home.
You see it on the news and you see it on TV, and you always feel for the families that it happens to, and you just never think it's going to be, hitting so close to home.
Peyton's mother says her bank account has not been used and her phone goes straight to voicemail. At this time, police are not quite sure if foul play is involved. With
Mona Kosar Abdi, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
Well, that so let me get this straight. The friend that says that is saying that Peyton sent her a text message, is that the one that's having the holes in the story? Sorry, I left that comment up, guys, while that video was playing. My bad. So the friend that said she received the text message, is that the one whose story keeps changing? So it's very difficult to get the correct information. There's just something that doesn't seem right about this, and it hasn't from the get-go. Her friend she went out with. Yes, correct. It's just awful. Now it's the coworker she went to the bar with that story's changing. But I still don't. Why would she send a text saying she didn't know who she was with, and if you get a call from me, please answer? Uh, I think I'm in trouble. And no info at all from the police. Has there ever even been a press conference from the police on this? Yeah, Tamara, there's a 29-year-old girl, Peyton Houston, missing from um, Birmingham, Alabama, and then there's a 14-year-old YouTuber named Harley Dilly from Ohio, that's Port Clinton, Ohio, that's missing. Uh, well, from what they're saying, Sweet Purple Lavender, she might not have left with these two guys, from what I understand it. Is anyone that could, male or someone that can talk to Jazz, please? I mean, do you feel comfortable enough coming on and talking, or do you want to talk to someone in private or something? Yeah, I've got it up, Captain. Yeah, Mel is a nurse in the UK. Well, thank you, Sue. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, she needs to speak to someone in private. Uh, we got to, guys, we got to look at it like this. We're all human here. We all make mistakes. Um, we all do things that make us anxious and stuff at different times. And please, I mean, if need be, I'll stop the live and call her myself or Kelly. I haven't seen Mel answer. She might have stepped off for a minute, so I'm trying to get somebody for you. Just please hang on. It sounds like people are saying there's just been a misunderstanding here. So let's just try to figure out what's going on. Everyone, please, let's just not jump to any conclusions at all. Mel, this Jazz Jupiter lady, she's going through a really emotional time right now. Um, she wants to speak to someone in private because she's very emotional and breaking down. Hello, one Mama Lisa. Hello, Violet. Violet, I'm staying right here. Hello, Dylan. From what I'm understanding, there might be a misunderstanding. Now, I might be wrong on that. Please forgive me if I'm not, or if I am. Um, she needs to talk to someone in private if you can. It is a hard time of the year, Jazz. Please, we're all here for you. Really, we are. Do you guys? I must have missed something. Can you please like fill me in on what's going on here, because I think I've missed out on something. Thank you, cats. Braun, look at your message of me. I don't have my phone. Let me get my phone. Yeah, we're really all good listeners, seriously. And if there is a misunderstanding, let's try to get it worked out. Tamara wants to know if there's anything she can do to help. Uh, my email wouldn't go through because it said my account had been manipulated. Where in 19 years I've never had anything. Jazz Jupiter, email me the number and I will get it to whoever is going to speak to you. BraunMoxley@gmail.com. Kelly says you can email via text message. Tamara says, can you go to Facebook on Messenger? Yeah, try not to put your number on here. You'll. Dawn says she's going to send me an email to show me what's going on. I'm sorry for not saying anything, guys. I'm just trying to figure out something here to do. Um, It was because she was tagged in the beginning of my comment, because at first I was talking to her, but then I continued to talk to Iva in the same message with no punctuation. Okay, so it sounds like just a misunderstanding, right? I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. Hello, kindness. How are you tonight? Okay. Hello, kind. All right, so here's what we're going to do, guys. Let's just take a deep breath. Um, let's just calm down for a second. The chat is on slow, guys. I made sure I set the chat to slow, so I know for sure the chat is on slow. No, Marie, I've quit smoking for New Year's resolution. And if things keep going the way they are, I'll probably be smoking before the end of the night. Just kidding. I ain't going to do that. Okay. So let's just take a deep breath. Let's calm down. The patch is going good. Wow. It started burning my arm a little bit. Um, and I have not been wearing it at night. So, because it woke me up the first night I did it, it woke me up 2 or 3 times from like nightmares and stuff. And yeah, I was, but I quit. I haven't wore the patch at night um, the last few nights. I've gave up all other bad habits. I'm not giving up smoking. That's kind of how I feel. I've given up everything except smoking. Maybe everyone needs a laugh, Braun. Maybe I just need to bust up on you live for a while. There was something I was wanting to okay, I remember what it was now. Give me a second here. I got to do something really quick, and then I'll be back. I can't see the comments right now, so if I miss something, please let me know. Let's see here. Sorry, I've got 15 people messaging me saying, all right. No, kind heaven, I've really wanted a cigarette badly. But what's it been? Let's see, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Almost 2 full days now, so alrighty. I had a nightmare last night and woke up screaming and crying. What did you have a nightmare of? I tell you what, I really hate those nightmares when you wake up and you're pouring the sweat and what you just dreamed about was so freaking realistic that you can't um, it's made you like the freaking bed just soaked from sweat and but then you can't remember what your dream was about. Does anybody else ever do that? It's just weird. So here's what I think, guys. I'll just be honest with you guys. I think Gingy Me was in the chat last night, and she said that when people are doing good things, they are attacked by the devil. Now, I don't go to church every Sunday like I should, but that being said, guys, people see our group, our channel, our family here, and they see what we got here is something they want, in my opinion. So what do? They say misery loves company. Well, that's true, guys. It really is. As hard to believe as that is, misery does love company. And if these people are miserable, they want us to be miserable too. So they'll say whatever they can to break us down. And what we can do to show them that we're not going to break down is stand strong together. I'll stand with you guys if you stand with me. And that's the truth. I mean, there's a lot of you ladies on here know that I have never been anyway out of disrespect or anyways disrespectful to you guys. There's been some on here that, there's been a little bit of flirt in the chat, then flirt back. And we're all adults here, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. If two adults want to freaking have a text message from daylight to dark, whose business is it? It's nobody's. So it's just the way it is. So we're gonna move on with our heads held high, and that's what we're gonna do. See Anthony Savage message. When did you send it, Anthony? It might have went to my spam folder. I'm not sure. And what email did you send it to? braunmoxley@gmail.com. I thank you, Lara. I really do appreciate that. Kayla says she flirted with a hot guy in London last night. Did you have permission to do that? Are you single? But I was listening to some things earlier, and I will tell you guys this. I did file a police report on this, and apparently they take this very seriously in this day and time. And this is just a scenario for you guys. If a guy and a girl's talking and they exchange pictures and it's consensual between both people, there's nothing wrong with that. But let's say the male part of the conversation got mad when everything was broke off, and then he shares the girl's pictures with everyone. That is against the law. It's called revenge of porn, and it's worldwide. So I'm not going to be like some people and say, you're a bad man who incites hate starting with AD and Iva while making a few bucks. No, I'm not subscribed to you anymore. Don't worry, I won't comment. I was hoping you would show up, David Harding. That way I could tell you goodbye, because I was going to block you as soon as I seen you. So have fun. Take care. Because I seen what you were saying. So that's good. If one of the mods don't care to block him, please. Bye-bye, David. You're not tearing down what we have. It never ceases to amaze me the brass of these people that say this stuff. Yeah, I know, Sue. I've seen the comments. I told you, Kelly. Is that Nay, N-A-Y, or Way? I can't see it. Oh, thank you, Nay 3, I think. No, you didn't see me agreeing with him. I think, in my own opinion, we should get back to true crime and parodies. That's what the channel's built on. I know one thing. If I had enough time to worry about what other people were doing in their private life, hang on. If anybody is blocking JoJo, do not block her. She is a patron, please. I don't know if it's accident or if she's even Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't think she is blocked. I don't see her on there. Thank you, Avatillo and Shell Shock at the same time. Sorry about that, guys. I was over on another page checking something. I have a problem is here. Oh, Lord. What are we going to do? Block Iva, please. She won't be here long. I speak my mind respectfully, but I never said agreed Ron did anything wrong. Boy. It really blows my mind how people say you're this awful person and they don't want nothing to do with you, but yet they want to participate in your channel. Doesn't make sense, does it? It just doesn't make sense. No, Kayla, I don't. I used to have 2 Chihuahuas, but I don't have them anymore. Trouble is, I have no idea. It just seems like that's the way it goes. It's hard to say why. Some people do need help, guys, and really, I mean, in all sincerity, they probably do really need help. And that's why I'm not going to say anything negative. I don't want to be associated with someone like that because that person is nothing like me. We would not get along in the real world. And so there's no need to act like we would get along here. The bad thing is I stuck up for her when other people was asking me to block her, and I stuck up for her, and a couple of the mods did too, and that's what happens. Captain of my soul and I have had very informative conversations. I think a lot of Captain just wanted to understand what was going on. Nothing wrong with wanting to know what's going on. Oh. How was everyone's New Year? Kayla says. How was everyone's New Year? Has anyone broken their New Year's resolution yet? Yeah, the Megan Fieramusca, they have postponed her trial date up until February 3rd or 4th. I think it's the 3rd. Flynn, we can see you. Thank you, Marie. Thank you very much. What's up? We really don't have a topic. We're just talking. You broke yours? What? You was going to quit smoking with me, Texas Cindy. You already broke it? Oh, no. Lasted 5 hours. I haven't done anything for New Year's in even several years. I think once you get to a certain age, you just don't care anymore. $270 in the chat and only 83 likes. How many dislikes do I have? I bet it's a bunch. 39. Damn. They always say if you're not upsetting people, you're doing something wrong. So that tells me something right there. Remember that, guys. It's when people attack you, you know you're doing something right. I can't believe it, Texas Cindy. Yes, I did, Larry. I filed a police report today. I'm not going to say, like another channel, say they're going to do this by January 10th or that by January 20th. What they do is up to them. I just know apparently they take it pretty seriously nowadays. Thoughts on the Delphi? I can't stop thinking. Yeah, the Delphi case, that's another one, guys, that just, it doesn't make any sense at all. You would think in that small of a town, and the police even said in the press conference, they might be talking to the killer right there in that room, and I just don't see how in that small town, if they think he lives in that town, even though it's not a very it's not a great picture, but you can see the gait, his walk pretty good, his stature pretty good. And the deal with the two different sketches, that makes me kind of think possibly there was two people involved. I was talking to someone earlier. The sad thing is, I hate to jump around, guys, but I do want to address this part of it. If it was just me, I wouldn't have reported it to the police. But you got to think, if they did this to me, and let's say the next person they do this to is going through something really bad, and let's just say, for instance, that person committed suicide. I can handle it. I've got broad shoulders. But if they've done it to somebody that committed suicide, and then they've got that, they don't care. They really don't. You can tell by the videos they make and stuff. They literally don't care at all, and that's part of the problem. And if you stand up and say, I'm just going to go out here and say this, Grumpy Granny says, I'm standing with you, sister. If my best friend is a male, I'm not just going to take his side because he's a male friend of mine. I want to know the whole truth. So I would rather know all the facts and the details, but apparently they're investigating. So it is what it is. Hello, Jax. How are you tonight, bud? Yeah, it could be the last straw for someone, kind of, Evan. It really could be. And people say, okay, I'm going to tell you guys this. I asked Grumpy Granny, I said, do you condone her behavior with her videos and stuff? And she said, it's the way I treat women. And her exact words were, women are not mobile vaginas. That was her exact words. I got the message to prove it. And I just thought, wow, I didn't know if you texted with a girl or talked with a girl or traded pictures back and forth, that it meant anything like that at all. But I guess people look at things differently than other people do, and that's up to them. But the bottom line is this: they could do this to someone next that really have drastic effects on their life. And I know they think it's funny and it's all a joke to them, but Thank you. It's me. I hope, I mean, I would think that YouTube should delete it. Yeah. And I actually left a Facebook group earlier today because they allowed that to be posted in a Facebook group that had absolutely nothing to do um, with armchair defective. So yeah, I agree. I agree totally. But like I said, it is what it is. We're always going to have. There's no matter what you do, you're always going to have someone upset with you. You're never going to please everyone, and it's just better if you realize that up front. Thank you. It's me, and I'm not telling anybody to unsubscribe from anyone. Brooke says some of us are confused and have missed something. Okay. Um, Me and this girl were both adults. She's actually 3 years older than me. We had an adult conversation. It was an adult conversation. There was pictures exchanged, me to her, her to me. Apparently, this kind of fizzled out between me and her. Um, and now apparently my parts of the text messages and my pictures are being circulated in an email calling me a sexual predator who preys on young women with mental illness. And for any of you guys that actually know me, you know that's the furthest thing from the truth. Um, I think Grumpy Granny's comment was that I had 18 women on the line. Now, I don't know what on the line means, but I'm thinking she's saying I'm talking to 18 different girls. And I'm telling you right now, guys, there is no way in hell I could put up. I'm not going to say put up, but there's no way in hell I could make time in the day for 18 different girls. It's ridiculous. And the fact that it's even being brought up, someone's personal life on what they do on YouTube is unbelievable. For fuck's sake, Braun, don't show your bits. Won't do it. Not gonna happen. Definitely not gonna happen again, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I know, I'm a busy man. 18 women. Very true. That's my whole point. Life is beautiful. If it's consenting between both adults and you're not treating anyone like anything, you both are treating each other that way, that's some sexist crap. GG. I agree. I don't think so, Jeannie. I sent her an email earlier, and I just seen I got a response back from her, but I have not read it yet. Please read my comment above. Okay, let me go find it. Braun, I shared the article about the two black guy video on the Facebook group. Okay, sorry about that. I must have missed it. I've been dealing with a bunch of bullshit. A good lesson here, guys. Don't ever send your pictures. It's not a good idea. Actually, I don't think I was hacked. Um, I think the other party of this adult conversation probably released everything, if I had to guess, is what I think now. I don't know, Heather. I can see your comments. People are petty. Uh, God in heaven says, do it on Snapchat. I now I did get some when I was in Patreon the other night. You guys that was in Patreon know this. I was getting some emails saying that my uh, email was trying to be compromised. That's what made me think my email had been hacked. Um, but looking back on it, since there is screenshots of WhatsApp messages being shared, Facebook Messenger messages being shared, and also emails, I think it's just the other half of the adult conversation that's just trying to, and that is a crime. So, and I really hate that because um, I never knew um, it would go to that extreme. I really never thought that. Wi-Fi is acting up. Okay. Yeah, it's actually a crime called revenge of porn. Dodie, I sent Lex an email, and I think she responded back. So, uh, well, thank you, Mimi. Appreciate that. Yeah, personal business is personal business. It has nothing to do with YouTube. Oh, it does exactly feel like an invasion of your privacy. Uh, the bottom line is, if you share photos with another consenting adult, and then they get upset and they share these pictures with someone else, then you're in trouble. That's when it breaks the law. Jack says a good thing is never put your face in the same pic as your junk and such. Very good advice, Jax. Thank you. Uh, thank you. Sorry, it just made me laugh. I'm not sure. I have no idea. The mods take care of timing out and stuff. Was this person verified as being real, even if it looked authentic? They're on Facebook and such. From what I believe, A. Andrews, I believe it was a real person, but I do not know for sure. Yeah, it really does, Jax. It falls under the revenge porn laws. You cannot share someone else's pictures. And here's another thing I found out today, guys, when I filed my police report. This is good for anybody to know. Let's say that one of your friends sends you an email and it's naked pictures of somebody else, and you're just ha 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 laughing about it. And then you forward this email on to someone else, ha ha ha, and you're laughing about it. You can get in trouble for that. And I never knew that until today. I never even knew there was a law until last night. Uh, well, I guess not anymore, Laney, and that's just the way it is. Even if the person sent you pictures, they could have stolen pics off the internet to use and claim they're someone else's. It sounds like a setup from someone being vindictive. Yeah, it could be. Joke of the day. We do need to. Grumpy Granny says, I'm about to make a video. Please just don't believe one side. He asked multiple women for nudes and that sudden rush of money raising. He is unemployed, and I will publish the evidence soon. Well, I hope you do. I'm looking forward to it. And by the way, Grumpy Granny, have a nice day. It must be sad to worry about someone else's life so much. Because at your age, it's really sad that you're worrying about a 43-year-old man's sex life. And since you want to post your evidence, I'll have to post my evidence to show it was a consensual conversation. I hope when I'm 70 years old, I'm not worried about a 43-year-old man's sex life. Yeah, I'm a predator. We'll see. I don't have a sex life either. Journey to justice. It's me says, who cares if you requested nudes? Who doesn't? It's because they haven't had sex for 43 years, Braun Moxley. Probably so. If she thinks I'm a predator, it's sad what her definition of a predator is. She's only jealous because no one wants to sext her. That is a slanderous comment. Yeah, it really is. I mean, even if nudes are requested, does that make a man a predator? Really? I don't think it does it? Dawn Break, you're crazy. I'm going to love to see this video, though. I tell you what, I thought Grumpy Granny was a smart lady. I really did. And it's apparent that, and unemployed, I actually have 2 jobs. And if you count YouTube, I have 3 jobs. So people need to be careful. Well, the thing about it is, too, guys, she sent me the email with all my pictures and stuff. So wouldn't that be revenge porn on her part? Because she's the whole person that brought it to my attention in the first place. Just if you guys want to know the truth. Isn't it up to the person to send them to begin with? So how can you be a predator when someone is not forced to give a picture? I have no idea. Yes, the email is being spread around. Oh, that's hilarious. I don't have a joke tonight. I have to come up with one tomorrow night. Well, it's been an hour and 15 minutes. I know we didn't talk about a case tonight, but hopefully we'll have one tomorrow night. You kind of just lose focus when stuff like that goes on. But like I said, you guys listen to what they have to say. Listen to what I have to say. But believe me when I say I have all the messages to show it's two-way consensual. Yep, apparently they are. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Y'all have a good night, and I will try to have us a case to talk about tomorrow night, because tomorrow night we are moving on. This will be the last night we talk about it, for sure, no doubt. But I love you guys. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care.